Okay, might turn the camera around. Head down the dunes to the beach. I know I laughed at Anastasia's suggestion that I get a headband to put my phone in, but it may not be a bad idea, because I'm going to get sore arm doing this. And I know that other people are live at the moment, but I can't wait any longer because it looks like it might rain. Oh my gosh, there's 2 people here already. Hello. 2 silent people. I'm hoping one of you can give me some feedback because I'm wearing headphones. It gets windy on the beach, and someone said if you've got really cool sensitive headphones like Sennheisers, which funnily enough I do have. Hey Omar Fraze, can you hear me? Hi Angel. But I've never put the headphones on and done this, and I'm wondering if you can actually hear me talking. So if one of you can say you can hear me. Oh, fantastic. Thank you, Omar Fra. Just walking down the dunes so we can go on our little beach walk and have a little beach chat. But I'm realising already my arm is going to get so tired. I've had to swap arms. Hi, Angel. My friend Anastasia showed me these things you can buy online. They're like a Velcro headband, and you stick your phone in that, so it sort of sits where you're... Thanks, Angel. I really appreciate your help, everyone. You're always so kind and thoughtful. Yeah, you can put this sort of Velcro headband on and stick your phone in it, and then I don't have to stick my phone in a little tripod like I am and hold on to it. I get sore arms. But I'm hoping with these headphones, they've got really sensitive panels on the outside of them, and I can actually hear the wind on them. So the idea is to hopefully walk... Well, hello there, Maggie Beth. Hopefully walk in the least windy direction. Look at the beach. And that way as well. But any feedback I get from you guys about the sound, like if I'm walking in one direction and it's super windy, let me know and I'll turn around and go the other way, because there's a lot of beach for us to walk on, so it doesn't really matter which direction we go. Just putting my shoes up on the sand because I want to go for a paddle, which means you're coming with me for a paddle as well. Right. You do a good attention. Oh! I just fell in that hole. I wasn't looking. Oh, hang on, my alarm's... I don't know why I've got an alarm set for 6 p.m. That's really weird. Actually, I'm going to go this way because these people up here, I have discovered people on the beach don't really like having a camera shoved in their faces, or they don't like feeling like they're being filmed. So on that note, I'm going to film them. Any Australians in here, have you logged into Telstra Air? Do you use it? So bloody it shits me. It's like free Wi-Fi. Well, not free, but... Hey, Joey. Hey, Blue Topaz. Joey and I had my very first live beach walk together with Shanna, the 3 of us. It was romantic. Omar, we'll go down to the water now. Omar, I live at the beach, so my little live started at the top of the sand dunes, and it's about 150 metres to the top of the sand dunes from my house. So I live up on that hill, but behind the row of houses on the dunes, I'm the next sort of row up on the hill. Very close. So where I am, I've got views of the beach, but I've also got views of the bush and the valley below. It's pretty beautiful. Don't be jealous, Matty. I'll bring you down here all the time. Am I too loud? Like, is my voice too loud? They're flat today, but this is... Oh, oops. What's happened? Okay, I've turned that off. Are you all still here? 15 degrees. Woman down. I want to turn the volume down because I've noticed that the microphone... Oh, Bixby. What's going on? I'm getting a bit of wind on my headphones now, so presumably you guys are too. It is flat tonight, but this is actually a surf beach. So there are some surfers out there at the moment. But yeah, this is very flat for where I live. It's a medium level surf beach normally. But we've had a bit of rain, which is great because there are bushfires raging here at the moment, and oh god, that's cold. I mean, it's cold sometimes, but that's cold. It wasn't warm here today, like not hot enough to warm up the water. Do I surf, Maddie Beth? Look, I can really, really badly. I tend to these days, I'm more of a boogie board kind of girl. I like boogie boarding because you can catch every wave just about, and we desperately need the rain, but when it rains it often flattens the surf, so we're okay with it being flat today. There's a plane taking off. I don't know if you can see it. Where did it go? No, that's a bird there. It's up there, but it's up against the black. There it is. I always look at planes and wonder where everyone's off to. You've never been to a beach, Maddie Beth? You're half fish. Sorry if I don't say hello to everyone individually, but walking and talking and reading is all a bit much. I'm doing the best I can. Hey, Lanky Jen. Oh, I'll just say hello. Do a generic wave. Hi, everyone. Just so you know, it's me and it's not some random weirdo who's taken over my little channel of happiness. I always feel so much better coming to the beach at the end of the day. Hi, PP. Thanks, Alma Fraser. They're great. I was going to get Bose noise cancelling headphones, and then I did my research, and the Sennheisers are amazing. My arm's getting sore. Time to change arms. It's lovely though, isn't it, walking on the beach or going on a hike or something, just to clear your head. Think about stuff. Which is kind of the purpose of this walk. Random weirdo. I am a random weirdo. Aren't we all? It's just after 6 p.m. here. How did I learn to live stream? Oh, I'm still learning. For a beginner, it's definitely... Oh, is the volume level okay? I can't stand it when it picks up breathing even. Sound like... So many people sound like they've got, you know, they're old 90-year-old men with emphysema because the microphones on phones are so good now, they pick up your breathing. I have a lovely Adam's apple. No, it's just a double chin, you dickhead. Yeah, there's a few surfers out there at the moment. There they be... Oh, will any of them catch the little tiddly waves we call them? No, no luck for the lads. That's why I prefer boogie boarding. You can actually catch those little waves on a boogie board. The water temperature tonight, Lanky Jen, is fucking freezing. No, it's not freezing, but probably... Yeah. Let's do another test. My feet are used to it now, so it's not so shocking. Actually, it's not bad up here now that we're up near the bluff. It's a very shallow beach, so in summer the temperature of the water can get up to like 24 degrees. I reckon at the moment it's maybe about 17 degrees. It's not cold. Safety in Australia? What do you mean, like on the beach or just generally? We don't have readily accessible guns in Australia, so we don't live with the fear of being, you know, caught up in a horrible mass shooting or anything like that. But the worst mass shooting in Australia actually sadly happened in Tasmania, not far from where I am on the Tasman Peninsula, Port Arthur. But that brought in some amazing gun reforms, and it is beautiful here, Old Marfra. Box jellyfish. We do have jellyfish here that are pretty bad. They're called blue bottles. You were booted from here, Bella Blue? Did you boot yourself? Whoever asked before about live streaming, I'm learning as I go. Look at this gorgeous bird here on the rocks. Hang on. Well, he's cute, but look at this little dude. Oh shit, where's he gone? He's camouflaged, but he's got an orange beak. There, this guy. Check him out. I wonder if I can get a bit closer before he flies off. He's not sure about me. He's cute, he looks like a puffin. He's not a puffin. Can't catch him. This guy's not mucking around. Or this dude over here. There are Pacific gulls. And I'm not sure what this guy's called, but he's cute, so I'm just going to call him Alvin. He's not a fan of me or the camera. See ya, Alvin. Oh, Alvin's got a friend. Ooh, lovers. Right, so surfers are just chilling. Not much happening out there for them. Not many cars down here because it's like 6 o'clock. Looks like it might rain, which we want. But it's really warm. It's not cold. I keep seeing "oh my god" comments. I don't know what you're all commenting on. I'm sure it's something funny. So this is my what made you smile today. Walking down here. Erosion problems. Yeah, in some parts of Australia we do. Unfortunately, blue topaz erosion is happening. Here, where I live, I mean, you can see on this bit of the beach, the dunes are pretty much intact, and then there's stone, like rocks, and then you've got the houses up on top, and they're actually built on the rock. There's a bit of sand dune regeneration stuff happening on a lot of beaches in Tassie where they're replanting and doing all kinds of stuff. In fact, there's a surf club at the other end of the beach, and thanks enlightened truth seeker, flat earther, Vino. How delightful. Yeah, so down the other end of the beach where the surf club is, they've got a bit of dune protection stuff happening, so kids aren't allowed to, you know, go and play in those parts of the dunes. But yeah, I think it's like everywhere in the world, unfortunately. You know, climate change is fucking up the planet, basically. We've fucked up the planet and created climate change, which is now fucking up with the message retracted. Hi Natalie from California. We're just going for a little stroll on the beach and a chat, as promised. Any ruse? Not here, Aussie girl. No, not on the beach. I was a nipper too, Bella Blue. I grew up on a beach south of Hobart, and now I live on a beach south east of Hobart. No, I don't think climate change is a theory. There's stuff happening where I live at the moment that is not normal. We've just had the hottest temperatures on record in parts of Australia. Two dicks would definitely love this. The water temperature is definitely increasing. I live in Hobart, which has a mountain behind it, and as a kid in winter it could be covered in snow for 6 months of the year, and the last winter we had, we didn't have snow on the mountain for 6 days. So there's a lot of science. Yeah, this is my yeah, flags was your event. Cute. I didn't mind flags either, actually. We don't have kangaroos here where I live. I can try and get you some footage of some wallabies. We don't have dingoes in Tasmania either, but I could get you footage of a Tasmanian devil. Tassie's an island, so we don't have a lot of the animals. Like, we don't have koalas here, except for ones in wildlife sanctuaries, but they're not like hanging around in people's backyards. Great Barrier Reef, a long way from here. I'm in Tassie, at the very southern end of Australia, on the little island down the bottom, and Queensland's right up in the north. I can do that for you, enlightened truth seeker. The population of Tasmania, just over 500,000. And we've got the same area of land as England. And we've only got 500,000 people living here. So as you can see, a lot of space, even up on the bluff. Have I travelled to the USA? Yes, I was an exchange student to Kansas City, Missouri in the 80s, late 80s, travelled all over America then, and my best friend from here lives in Hawaii, and I was there last year in August, September, and hopefully be back there again same time this year. Tassie devils, well, in terms of how common they are to see, it depends where you live. They are nocturnal, so you don't see them during the day. And there's a Tasmanian Devil Sanctuary just down the road from where I live. But it's not common to see them in the wild. Unfortunately, you do see them when they've been hit by a car and they're roadkill, which is shit because they're scavengers, so they rely on carcasses. I'm picking up a fair bit of wind at the moment in my headphones, so let me know if it's really bad and I'll try and change the angle that I'm walking on. That's even badder. Oh, it's not so bad going this way, but I'm going to end up in the ocean. Oh, no, Natalie, no. If anyone wanted any photos of cows, we loved Steve Irwin too. In fact, a Tasmanian guy got killed by a stingray over our summer at the beach where my sister lives. Very rare for it to happen. He was in his 40s. It was really sad. I'm picking up a lot of wind in my headphones now. So sorry about that, but you know, we are on the beach. What was that comment about? Has the ocean ever been a danger? Being so close. Oh, the wind's really picking up. Hopefully I can find an angle it's not too bad. Yeah, the only way it's not bad is if I walk into the ocean. No, the ocean doesn't. My house is, like if you can see the houses just there up on the hill, they're actually just at the top of the sand dunes. And then behind that is another hill. And I'm halfway up that hill. The wind doesn't sound too bad. Even now, like at this angle, my Sennheisers say otherwise. Hi Morgan. Yeah, I've seen the stuff that's happening in California. It's pretty full on. Are you up in Queensland, Aussie girl? Northern Territory? My voice is very clear. Yeah, it's probably picking up my breathing too. Like we were doing yoga the other night and we'd finished and everyone had sleepy time, and my yoga instructor had been doing a live. I thought you were in Queensland, yeah. She played the live back and she sounded like we all do. Like the microphones on mobile phones are so bloody good now. They pick up every noise. And we were all very zen and very chilled out, and she just sounded like this old fart with emphysema. And especially like now with me walking, it's probably like, oh my God, did anyone see Lady A's, I can't call her lady, she's no lady. Welcome back, old Mafra. You heard me toot last night. No, you didn't. Because Hockey Mom Tassie isn't heavily populated, so there are people down the other end. I'll try and zoom in a bit. See, there's a few. There's probably about 6 or 8 of us on the beach. There's none that way. I mean, it's after 6 o'clock, so PM. So a lot of people do their beach walks in the morning, and it's not uncommon to come down here first thing in the morning and be the only one on the whole beach. But I live in a little tiny coastal community, right? Like I'm about 40 minutes out of Hobart, and where I live, the population is 2,000 people. And it's a very big beach shack town. So in summer the population can double to like 4,000. But school went back this week. It's the end of our summer holidays for schools. So all the people that have shacks, normally come down here over summer, it's midweek, so they're all back in town. But Tassie generally, I mean, even Hobart, our capital city, is only like 250,000 people. So there's a lot of wide empty space, and that's why I love living here. It's amazing, isn't it, really? Yeah, we've chatted about the waves. They're flat today because it's been raining. Old Ma Fra. So yeah, but there are some surfers. We did walk down to the bluff and have a look. There are some surfers down there and they're not catching a lot of waves. But yeah, this is pretty flat. It's a medium level surf beach. Sometimes a senior or advanced level. Oh no, I say Vino. We say Vino in Australia too. Vino o'clock. I am a lucky ducky. Blue Topaz, I have been to Rottnest Island and I have hung out with the quokkas. They are super cute. Did you see my live where I fed the possums at my place? They're cute too. I know you miss home, but is it good that you're getting little snippets of it from watching these lives? Oh, thank you, Lanky Jen. That means a lot. Why are you grateful for me? I'm just a twit who really has no direction for her channel other than just for us to hang out and have a chat and look out for each other. They were all over my deck. What I do like about this channel is... Oh, thank you, Lanky Jen. What I like about my channel, though, is people pop their heads in and just go, oh, God, how boring, and leave. And that's sort of great for me. Yeah, I do swim often. Not so much in winter, Natalie, especially not without a wetsuit on. You know, so Tassie's very far south. You know, we're the closest part of Australia to the South Pole. But I only wear a 5mm wetsuit in winter, so it's not like super thick. It's not like if you went scuba diving in Iceland or something. Oh, you're cute for saying I'm not boring. Well, thanks, tattoo girl. So yeah, it's probably the water temp right now because I'm walking in it. We're paddling. Oh shit, didn't like that. Camera did not like being pointed down. I have to put my foot in it. But it's about 17 degrees, I reckon, at the moment. So it's not, that's Celsius, I might add, by the way, not Fahrenheit. Don't lose your shit. It's a shallow beach, so the water warms up pretty easily, and then you can get up to about 24 degrees Celsius. That's my tattoo, you dag. My cute little lovely painted toenails. Oh, they look good from a distance. Well, yeah, it's colder than the mainland, PP, that's for sure. It is beautiful, Lanky Jen, and Tassie is, I mean, I'm very biased, but I live here because I love it so much. Like, it's, you know, it's just, I mean, look at my view every morning when I walk on the beach. That's the ocean straight ahead. And then it's actually sort of behind cloud, unfortunately, but you can just see, I'll put it right to the left of the screen, where the cloud is sort of gathering. You'll see an outline heading upwards, and that's actually Mount Wellington, which is a mountain, snow-capped mountain in winter, although like I was saying earlier, we only had about 6 days of snow. Look at this beautiful bit with the light happening. That's where my sister lives, directly opposite, and that beach. But Hobart is at the base of that mountain, which is beyond the hills that you can see, where that outline was I was chatting about, just there in the middle of the screen. That's basically the mountain, and it goes up into the clouds, and that's where Hobart is. So it's about a 35-40 minute drive from here. Oh, good luck finding a nice Australian gentleman. There's no such thing, Maddie Beth. You just wouldn't. Oh, look at this cute pop-pop. Good dog. Can't really get more Aussie than that, can you? A man and his dog. Hey, Robbie! A hot Australian ponytail? Jesus Christ. There's no such thing as a hot ponytail on a dude. Ponytail. Robbie, we're going for a walk on my beach. It's the end of the day. Alright, Bella, have fun in the loo. She's like Oni, she's going to tell everyone what she's off to do. Go do a poo. So yeah, Robbie, we're just going for a little beach walk. And we're telling each other what made us smile today. Could be anything, really. This is my smiley place. What about the rest of you guys? You've been quizzing me a lot about Tassie, but what made you smile today? Oh God, I'm going to need to do a wee soon, and normally at the beach you just go and pee up in the sand dunes. Can't really do that while I'm live. I suppose I could just put the tripod on the sand and just let you watch the waves. It is a lot less smoky, Natalie, it is, it's great. We're starting to get clear skies, but the fires are still burning, don't be fooled. I was at a puke face, you little poop stain. Oh, thank you, Lakey Jen. I'm not really an amazing comedian. If I was, you would have heard of me. I'd be world famous. But I do enjoy doing it, it's fun. Yeah, little poop stain, come in here and use your little puke face. Yeah, people were about to send you a bloody care package. They thought you were unwell. That's sweet, Lakey Jen, thank you. It's fun, it's a nice outlet. Yeah, none of you... Oh, the wind is getting really bad in my headphones. Is it still okay for all of you guys? I can try and put my hand over the end of the phone. Is it bad? It's pretty bad for me. Hi, Lavender Moon. Hello. Oh, that's the plan. Oh, Mafra. It's good. It sounds terrible to me. I know you're joking, Roberto. So what made you guys smile today? Oh, my arm's tired. I need someone to actually film this while I just stroll and talk on my last video. Yeah, it's not cold, Jen, it's just overcast. I mean, you saw the dude before in the shorts, right? Oh, I made you smile, Robbie. Cute. What did you have for dinner, Lavender Moon? Far out my speaker, my headphones are not liking the wind at all. won't, Maddie Beth. You'll turn it on yourself and be a dickhead all the time. I'm on to you. I couldn't walk along the beach being filmed. You had leftovers, but sometimes that's the best. Curries always sound better when they taste better when they're a couple of days old. Damn, so that's a no. Well, I was just going to say, I couldn't actually relax. I wouldn't be comfortable just walking along going, well, hello everyone. What's going on? It would kind of give me, I couldn't do it. I'm too self-conscious. Speaking of, right, I'm going to head back this way only because the sound is actually really bad for me. And also because it's probably going to rain, which is what we want. But I'm also getting hungry. So I'm going to walk us back down to where my little track through the dunes is. It's still a while back down the beach. I'll bring you down here one night too when there's a pretty sunset, because the sunsets here are really lovely. Mel, hello. Bella Blue's beautiful buffers made her smile. Oh, that's awesome, Bella Blue. That's good to hear. Who else? Who else had a reason to smile today? And what was it? Best news all year. So we like a bit of positivity. There's happiness abounding in my little chat. Aussie girl's 4-year-old autistic non-verbal son said, Mum, wow, that's awesome, Aussie girl. Mel saw your grandbaby cuteness. Old Ma Fraze made nachos for dinner. Wait a minute, chat's vanished. Nachos for dinner for old Ma Fra. Just had to heat up leftovers for your son's dinner. Nice. We're happy to meet you too, Lanky Jen. This is incredible. Do you know what I love though? Things that make people smile. It can be something amazing, like an autistic child who can't verbalise, can't speak, saying mum. I mean, that would just be, I'd just fall on the ground and bawl my eyes out, I think, if that happened. And then the simple things too, like eating leftover tacos or cooking them for your son. There's lots of smiles. Thank you. This is cuteness. So much cuteness. For and non-verbal as well, Natalie. Beautiful. Where did Roberto go? I was waiting for him to tell us what made him smile. There's probably shitloads of other people that are live at the moment, and I get it. I get that there's exciting stuff out there, but I like all these little chats that we have. PP got fairy floss from the fair. What flavour was it? Was it pink? Is American fairy floss more sugary than Australian? That's just a ridiculous thing to say, because fairy floss is like 100% sugar. Instant Pot is pretty good, Mafra. It was pink. That was my favourite when I was a kid. Oh, this dude in the shirt with the cute dogs running around. I'll get some footage of him before I put the footage back out to the ocean so he doesn't feel self-conscious. Oh no, he's actually walking into shot. Look at him. Look at him. He made me smile today. There's one of my smiles. His dog's very cute. I just feel bad filming this because there's not, as someone pointed out, there's not many people down here. Didn't see him at close range last time, Maddie Beth, but he just looks like an Aussie dude. you know. It's not two dicks, Mel Mel. Yeah, he's cute enough. He's walking my way though. I have to turn the camera up to the dunes for a little while. You can look at the surfer further up the beach. Bow chicka wow wow. Do an interview with him. He'd probably be up for it actually. Act natural. He's cool, he's training his puppy. He's teaching him stuff. Go on. No! I did interview my neighbour one time, Joey, and Joey was here and she bailed. I did do an interview with one of my neighbours down here one day. So I think Robbie's gone, which is a shame. I wanted to know what made him smile today. Marianne, it's dark. Yeah, we're not here, not yet. It doesn't get dark here till, well, the height of summer when it's still light at 10 o'clock, that's finished. But it's still light till about 9:45 at the moment-ish. He has a dog. He does have a dog. There you go, Maddie Beth. There's your boyfriend. I told you, Marianne, no orcas at my beach. This is the southern right whale beach. The orcas, they're out there, off the horizon. No, I actually had the heating on this morning for a little while, old Mafra. Why are you walking crazy? He's not walking crazy. He's walking like a walking person. I know, Marianne, you can dream, but yeah, this is the beach though that whales do come into, just not orcas. But look at that big expanse of ocean. Is that making me dizzy? Well, no, there's another dude up there, but walking like he's got a big package. Yeah, all the Aussie dudes walk like that, even if they haven't got a big package. False advertising. Southern right whales we get in this bay. Oh look, the surf's picking up a bit. The little surfies up the other end may have caught that little one. Southern right. So yeah, you'd need to Google them. They're not the prettiest. They have a lot of barnacles and stuff. They're not the prettiest of whales. But the orcas, they're in the Derwent River, which is over there. So that, oh, I didn't realise I could have done that before with Matt Wellington. But over there where the Derwent River is. No bikini. It's not that warm today. It's not cold, but it's... So yeah, this little... Oh. Now it's focusing on my field. That's Mount Wellington there behind the mountain. Behind the mountain, behind the cloud. Where Hobart is. G'day. What are you doing, Groover? The seagulls. Everyone comments on how clean the seagulls are in Tassie and they're not missing a leg and Fingernail Mountain. I know, and I had to use my worst finger too. G'day, Groover. That's Barry. You know him. It's just started raining. Oh, you've got an Aussie Shepherd, Natalie. Cuteness. Gorgeous doggies. I like it out in America, what we call heelers, like red heelers and blue heelers. You call them Aussie cattle dogs. But here we call them blue heelers and red heelers. My sister has a red heeler, Jackie Chan. He's a bogan dog. He shits in his own food bowl. Like, seriously, when you're a dog, you don't have many possessions, but the one thing that probably means the most to you is your food bowl. And he shits in his food bowl because he's Jackie Chan. We call them blue heelers in Texas. Cool. Your boyfriend is long gone, Maddie Beth. Your dog shits in your shoes. Yeah, they're gross, aren't they? Little bogans. World over, dogs are bogans. A bogan is the Aussie word for like a... This guy is actually trying to eat cat shit. What guy? Oh, you won't. There's not many people left on the beach. It's just starting to spit a little bit. Got some cute shell action for you. Some pretty shells. Bit of Aussie shell work for you. And you probably noticed too, no rubbish. No rubbish on this beach. Well, I'm sort of grateful I'm not in Townsville, but Tasmania's on fire, Mel, so I'm not really happy to be here either. And, AG, hello. Good morning. Tasmania's been on fire since before Christmas, and it's been exhausting, and the fireys are doing the most amazing job, but we're starting to lose houses now. They haven't been able to contain them because they're big and aggressive. We've lost shitloads of World Heritage area, and we're all watching what's happening in Queensland with the flooding and sending our love up to everyone up there. But yeah, we've been burning for a long time, and we didn't get a lot of media attention on the mainland, and yet friends of mine on the other side of the world have been contacting me to see if we're all okay. But it's been incredibly exhausting for the fireys, the police, the SES, the media. There's over 5,000 Tasmanians that have been displaced, as in they've had to evacuate their homes before Christmas, and they're still living in friends' houses or in accommodation. The animals have all been rehomed out to, like, where I live. Lots of people have got horses and sheep and cattle and chooks and ducks and all sorts of things down this way, away from the fires. Yeah, it's exhausting. We're heading up to nearly 8 weeks. We've lost so much World Heritage area, and so many bits of Tassie are still burning. And this is one of the first days that we've actually had relatively clear sky. And M Dolls, you're charming. Fuck Australia. No. Fuck you. Don't you just love assholes like that? Like, seriously. I don't mind trolls, as a lot of you know. Hi, Jack's Attack. Yeah, it's crazy, Bella Blue. It is. It is. It's exhausting for all of the people that work around the clock to try and protect property and keep us all safe. But down here, it's just been... it's just been such a long stretch. I mean, picture what you were doing the week before Christmas. We've been on fire since then. And yeah, a lot of people didn't get to spend Christmas at home. They still don't know the extent of properties lost. The last figure that was verified was 7, but it's believed to be well over that now. So it's pretty heartbreaking. I've got a lot of friends who are not able to go home still. I know, Aussie girl, we know Townsville's in flood. I actually did say earlier I'm aware of that and just sending out my thoughts as well. It's just I'm standing on an island that's been burning for 2 months and we just don't get any attention at all. It's a fucking massive disaster happening down here, and I don't want to go into like natural disaster Olympics with people. I'm just trying to give some people here a bit of perspective that yeah, there are people that are still displaced from their homes, that didn't get to spend Christmas at their homes. They don't even know if their homes are still standing. It's heartbreaking, and I've got so many friends who are fireys and volunteer firefighters and people who work in the media and the SES, and they're just exhausted. It's been 2 months. Well, it'll be 2 months next week. And yeah, our hearts and thoughts are certainly going up to Townsville. At least the news about Townsville reached us, whereas, like I was saying, we're not getting a lot of media coverage on the mainland, and we've lost a huge chunk of World Heritage area that will never grow back. Josh B. Are you the Josh B? It is sad, Angel, and so are the floods up in Queensland. Like, we've got natural disasters happening at opposite. It is two dicks, Josh. You got your name back. Damn it. I was hoping you'd be stuck with that for 90 days. Mel, they've just started, like in the last few weeks, we had 150 fireys that were sent over from New Zealand. Western Australia sent a couple of planes that can drop water. No, he's not a troll, Maddie. He's not. The guy that came in before and said fuck Australia, he's a troll. Well, she's a troll. She can fuck off. We all want two dicks. Yeah, we just had 2 water planes sent over from WA like in the last 4 or 5 days. But there's only been 600 fireys in total, including the volunteer fireys, that have just been non-stop firefighting for nearly 8 weeks. Oh, Lanky Jen, I have got mods. Barry's a complete camera whore, hey? He's just loving the attention. I have got mods. I don't mind trolls, and I can handle it. I mean, like, what, there's... How many people are in chat? 18. I can handle it. I'll do a possum video. Oh, wait. Possum Magic, her little Joey's going to come out of her pouch fairly soon because the baby's getting really big. Barry is an attention whore. He's still here. He loves me. He loves you guys. He's loving the attention. Oh, Lanky Jen, I'm sorry that you're not great. I hope you've had a bit of fun on our beach walk tonight, though. Look at that scenery. Does that make you feel good? Barry does want a chip, Aussie girl. I didn't bring any chips down for Bazza. Bad luck, Barry. Barry doesn't actually want a chip. Look how svelte Barry is. Because he's a jogger. Look at him go. Go, Barry, go. Howdy. He was actually running because that girl... Seriously, don't you wish you could jog along a beach in bathers like that and look like that? She's just ruined my night. Anywho, Bazza, chasing the ladies. He has been working out, Mel. Barry, do you want to say hi to Mel? Yeah, she was very Bo Derek, but in that awesome blue. I'm going to do it one day. I'll film myself running on the beach in bathers, and you'll all bloody, if you want to laugh. Oh, I think that girl in the bathers will find her own hot Aussie all by herself. I don't think she needs our help. She's a hot Aussie, for fuck's sake. How far's my home? Okay, so we're on the beach here. Up here. See that little sign? That's the track that goes up through the sand dunes. And then the houses there, they're on the top of the sand dunes. And then see the trees up there, they're on top of a hill, and I'm halfway up that hill. So in terms of distance, it's 150 metres from here to the top of the sand dunes. And then it's, oh no, sorry, it's not. It's more than that. It's 150 metres from my house to the top of the sand dunes. So I'm 150 metres beyond those houses. So yeah, I'm obviously not on the beach, but I'm pretty close. And the outlook from my house is beach one way and bush and a valley the other way. As you can see, there's heaps of trees and houses there. These houses are quite close together, but up on the hill we've all got 3/4 of an acre each. It is a great place too, Dix. I mean, Josh. You love it when Aussies say bush. Yeah. We do say, what do you guys, you call it the woods? Barry. Bazza, where are you going? Come back. Barry! I can't sell my home. Why not, Jack's Attack? I mean, I don't want to and I'm never going to, but why can't I sell it? Oh, Natalie, it's so beautiful. Even in winter, I have my window open in my bedroom because I love the, sounds dirty, bush, like as in pubic bush. The piney woods. Right. Well, we call, yeah, this sort of, I mean, you can see beach and houses, but it's a beach setting with a bush backdrop. But I have my window open, my bedroom window open even in winter because, I mean, you can hear the ocean even when the windows are closed because I'm just there. Just up there. Bush on the deck. Bush 2 dicks. Fuck. I'm not surprised every live I does turns into some sort of B-grade porn. Because if you knew me in real life, you'd know that I have the capacity to do that all by myself. And it's interesting who comes and watches these random little lives that I do because we're all cut from the same cloth. Filth pigs. 2 dicks, Angel? That's Josh. Well, Josh was actually the second 2 dicks. All right, I'm just going to come and sit up here for a sec for like a couple of minutes to wrap up before I head up the hill. There's another plane. Welcome to Tasmania. I love seeing planes and thinking about who's arriving, who's leaving, where they're going. Lucky buggers, whoever's arriving. I hope there's people coming home, but there's also people coming here for the first time and they're going to get a very pleasant surprise because Tassie's cuteness. All right, so 2 dicks. I had a troll. I don't like calling them trolls. Let's just say I had a visitor. You can hold the camera, Maddie Beth. Everyone knows the story about 2 dicks except for whoever just asked. Mel saw, you think you just saw Shazza? Well, it must be down there because there's no one in the other direction at all. Is that Shazza? Looks like a Dazzler to me. Marianne's coming to move in with Mama Tori. You have no idea how funny that sounds to me because I didn't have kids. You sound like you're in a good spot too, old Ma Fra. Yeah, so 2 dicks was a visitor to one of my lives who was actually, you know, trying to be a bit of a dag and stir me up a bit. And because I don't take the bait from them, unless it's someone like that fuckwit who just said, fuck Australia. I mean, seriously, if that's all you've got to offer, go away, can't be bothered. And yes, Cinderella, I mean Marianne, you shall sweep my floors. Don't you worry about that. Anyway, he ended up, because he was giving me grief and I didn't take the bait and just laughed it off, he ended up engaging with us and had fun. And then I ended that live, went back to the hotel, did the charcoal face mask, and he sat in on that one too. He was in the tutorial with us as well. So anyway, it's pretty common now if you join one of my lives that we all end up talking about two dicks. Two dicks touching together, touched us all literally and figuratively. And then the other night, Josh learned about two dicks and changed his name to Two Dicks, and then started going into people's channels, and they were all like, who the fuck is Two Dicks? Especially Jen, where Josh is a mod, because he had a wrench, and Jen was in the mod chat that we have going, who the fuck is Two Dicks? So I filled her in. It was a laugh. It was very funny. And who would have thunk it that all this silliness that starts out in my little channel, that's why I love it. We're kind of like little underground jokesters. And he did touch us all. I wish he'd come back. I miss that little prick. But yeah, it's... Cockroaches, blue topaz, yes we do. And they can get pretty big, especially where I am. Like the ones in the bush can get quite large. Oh my God, there's a cockroach in the bush. Fuck is this? Hi Suri. Hola. Port Douglas is beautiful, Suri, I agree. He touched your heart, Maddie Beth. Two Dicks did, don't lie. We had fun with Two Dicks, and his little mate Thut Bugger or Butt Fugger, whichever one it was, and the other one who also had a sexual name. But you know, Two Dicks time's come and gone. Josh had a bit of fun. We've got to start planning our next one. But that little fucker that just came in before and just said fuck Australia didn't even have a name we could have fun with. Like, who can be bothered? And no, it wasn't fucker, old ma, don't swear. It was fugger, F-U-G-G-E-R. Old ma phrase swearing. My God, everyone pictures you to be like, I shouldn't say Carol Brady because that's what we call Karen Armand, but, you know, everyone pictures you as like Beaver Cleaver's mother, this squeaky clean. No, you can swear, old ma phrase, they just crack me up. But yeah, it was fugger, I think. A not so hot Australian. But that last one, you know, like I assessed it. There wasn't an opportunity for any comedy with it. They didn't have a funny name and it didn't say anything funny. But what I was going to say about, yeah, the people that say things like fuck Australia, like, really? That's what's wrong with the world. Why can't we all just hold hands, sing Kumbaya, smoke a fucking pipe and be done with it? Oh no, Maddie Beth, seriously, you checking that guy out? No. No. He's even older than me, and that's quite an achievement. No, don't give that tosser any credit, Maddie Beth. That kid that came in was just a complete fucking fuckwit. Yeah, abort mission. Yeah, nobody likes bugs in the bush or crabs, Joshy. No, he doesn't have socks with sandals. He's got sneakers with white socks. If it was fucking socks with sandals, I would have zoomed in on it fully. Fully. Oh, Lanky Jen, people can say bad things about Australia. It's not a perfect country. No country's perfect. Bloody Marissa one night she hates Australians. Well, she doesn't hate Australians, but the Australians that she's met. Yeah, one day I will ask people random questions for sure. Oh God, old Mafra, we don't picture you looking like the real old Mafra. Jesus Christ, she's an unattractive man. back to Australia. Yeah, Marissa, the Australians she's met, she reckons were complete bitches. And then I was following her very early on in the piece, and not many Australians were in there. And then all these Australians started coming in. They're going, "I'm from Australia. Hi from Australia." And I was like, "Shut up. She hates Australians." And then they wouldn't. And one time she said that that the reason she doesn't like Australians is that she thinks that we all think we're better than America, which is the biggest fucking load of bullshit ever. Who's this? Lavender. Oh, I'm talking about Marissa. Temperature at the moment is about 22 degrees Celsius, Josh, so it's not really warm, but it's not cold either. Yeah, we're cousins, blue topaz across the pond. But Australians are notorious for taking the piss out of ourselves. Like, that's our thing. We're known for being deprecating. We're from convict stock, like we're all descendants of criminals, basically. The long-term Aussies are. Obviously not our Indigenous. They weren't criminal stock, but the white settlers were. And we're known for our self-deprecating humour. We're known for putting ourselves down. We're known for taking the piss out of ourselves. And yeah, we do laugh at other countries who claim to be number one, and I've got to say, Australia's never claimed to be that, so I don't quite know why Marissa feels that way, because the only country in my lifetime that has claimed to be the best country in the world, and I'm talking about some of its inhabitants, not the entire country, have claimed that America is number one. And I've never heard another country say we're the best country in the world. And that's not to offend the Americans watching at all. But yeah, I found that to be, here comes your boyfriend, Maddie Beth, and just to prove it's not socks and sandals. Look, he's got little Adidas. Oh shit, are they flip-flops? No, they are sneakers. They've just got little white backs on them. Not true, Lavender Moon. Most countries have heard of Australia, just most Americans haven't. And again, I'm not saying that to be a bitch, and I shouldn't say most, but when I lived in the States, no, they're sneakers, they're not flip-flops, or thongs as we call them. They're sneakers. That's my friend Jenny just up there. She'll kill me if she ever watches this. She won't. I haven't told many of my friends I'm doing this, so for the moment we can have fun. She does have the tendency to speak out of her ass. But yeah, when I lived in the US, in Midwest America, when I said I was from Australia, I often got asked what it was like being from Europe. And if I said I was from Tasmania, I got asked what it was like being from Africa. So... Oh, so does Tasmania, blue topaz. The bloody Australian Commonwealth Games in Brisbane. They did a fucking map of Australia. This is in the 80s. They did a map of Australia and left Tassie off it, for fuck's sake. So yeah, we're the cute little islands that everyone forgets. New Zealand and Tassie. Look at this cute little island up here. This is Isle of Caves. Can you see that dear little island there? So cute. And there's a little island just here too. It was Missouri, Kansas City, Missouri, Jack's attack. But yeah, so that was Marissa's theory, is that Australians suck because we think we're better than America. And we've never been that bloody arrogant to even suggest anything like that for a second. We actually, yeah, they forget about Tassie all the time. Oh, Siri, you're well travelled. I love Spain. You love Australia. Thank you. I love Spain. Joshy, I lived in Kansas City, Missouri. I went to high school in Gladstone, Missouri, which is an outer suburb of Kansas City. I went to Oak Park High School. It's in the same school district as Springfield, Missouri, and Brad Pitt was at school the same time I was, and we used to go to heaps of inter-school stuff, and I never noticed him in the crowd. But I came very close to meeting him. But he was at the same, rally, school pep rallies and sporting games, matches and all that sort of stuff. I'm throwing sand to make it look like rain. Make it rain. Okay, I've talked enough. I need to go home and cook dinner. I think every country in the world is beautiful and special. I did marry out. I've lived in lots of interesting places. I lived in Vietnam. Kansas City is close to your home, Angel. Whereabouts are you? I loved my year in KZMO. I was there 85, 86. I was there when the Royals won the World Series. Not recently, but for 30 plus years ago. Your dad was born and raised in Kansas City. He went to Turner High. Adria, you're beautiful and you're special. For those of you who don't know, Adria's the one that sent me all the German chocolates, those German chocolates that I do reviews. Adria's the one who sent me all of that stuff from Germany. I've got to put that box of stuff together. Actually, I'm off to Adelaide. I can't send you the box till I've been to Adelaide and back. Yeah, she did. And old Ma, you were one of the people that was saying you're Australian, and I didn't know you then. And I was going, don't tell her that she hates us. I mean, I don't know if it was that particular night, but I do remember you saying hello from Australia quite a few times, and I was like, don't mention the war. Oh, Aussie girl, do you have babies? I can't remember. Were you talking about your grandchildren earlier, or have I just aged you by like 50 years? Yeah, because I've been watching Marissa from like a fairly small audience that she had, and I heard her talking about how much she hated Australians. She said, oh, the ones that I've met are bitches, and I used to go, then we're not all bitches. And she used to chat to me, and she used to say she liked me, and she used to say she was surprised I was Australian because she doesn't like them. But yeah, it became a case of don't mention the war. Melmo has a grandbaby and only 42. Far out. That's cool though in a way. Very young, gorgeous, groovy grandmother. I'm still waiting to hear back from Aussie girl. Because holy shit, if you've got kids, your kids would be so gorgeous. Aboriginal and Maori. Awesome cultures. Beautiful skin. 3 kids, 21, 12 and 4. That age gap, my God. Oh my God, if we ever meet offline, I'm going to kidnap your baby. My favourite combo. How beautiful. And just the cultural backgrounds that those kids have got. Lucky little people. I'm just boring criminal convict stock. Yeah, we've got Huntsman, Bella Blue. Or are you telling them about the Huntsman? I put them outside with my hands. I'm not scared of them. Uh-oh. It always ends up being Chris Watts, Molly Golightly, or Anal. Or 2 dicks. Right, groovers. My time here is done. I've been using mobile data. This is costing... You should see the size of my bills now. Holy fuck. Looks like Oni. True crime and gossip. Little thing just popped up. Joshua Maddox, boy found in a chimney in Woodland Park, Colorado. Is this a new story or another bloody Colorado story? And in Woodland Park, of all places. Also, if you're a Grey Hughes fan, he's alive. So's Duty Ron. Oh no, sorry, that's old. That's old too. So no, sorry. But if you want to go and watch a bit of Oni action, he's alive right now. I gotta go. It's 7:10. I want to cook dinner. I want to eat some food stuffs. So thank you for coming on the beach walk. I don't know why Robbie didn't hang around and tell us what made him smile, but I hope he is smiling. The Mama Tory, I can't handle it. You can call me Auntie T. Barry, he's still out there, the little slut. I'll send him home to you, Mel. He's just over there. Bye, Aussie girl. Lots of love to everyone. Auntie T, thank you. Bye, everybody. I'll just, a parting shot. I'll zoom in on Bazza. Bye, Jack's Attack. Bye, Adri. Hugs right back to you, gorgeous. We'll chat soon, hey? There's Bazza. So have a good night. Have a good day. Be nice to whoever you encounter. And at the very least, just smile for Barry. Bye, everyone.